Once upon a time, there was a miller who gave his children a mill, a donkey, and a cat as presents. The mill was given to the oldest. The donkey was given to the second oldest. And the cat was given to the youngest, who was not happy at all with his present. "What am I going to do?" he asked. "My brothers are going to work together and be self-sufficient. I only have this cat," he added. The cat heard him and said, "Don't worry. I'm sure I'll be more useful and worthwhile than you think." "Oh, you do? Tell me how," the young man said. "Give me a pair of boots and a coat. I'll turn you into a prince," the puss affirmed. The young man did not believe a word the cat said, but as he knew the cat was very clever, he gave him the things he asked for. The puss filled his pockets with traps and went to the countryside. Once there, he lay down on the floor, opened his coat, and pretended to be dead. A rabbit that was around wanted to check what was inside the coat and got into it. As the coat was full of traps, the rabbit got caught. Yes! Puss immediately got up, went to the castle, and announced, "Good morning, Your Majesty. I've brought you this rabbit on behalf of my master, the Prince of Carabas." Carabas was a fictional name. It was the first name that came to his mind. "Thank you very much, Puss. Please thank the prince for me," the king answered. On the next day, the puss hunted 2 more rabbits and took them to the castle, being tipped in return. Days went by, and the puss continued taking every animal he hunted to the castle on behalf of the Prince of Carabas. One day, the puss heard that the king was going to the riverside with the princess. He quickly returned home and said to the boy, "Go to the river. I'll handle this." The boy did as he was told. When the king arrived at the riverside, the puss shouted the prince was drowning. Hi! The king ordered his guards to save the prince, and the cat took advantage of the opportunity and told the king that some thugs had stolen the prince's clothes while he was bathing in the river. So, the king, to express gratitude for all the presents the cat had given him, gave the puss his clothes and shoes. When the princess saw the prince all dressed up, she thought he was very handsome and invited him to ride in the carriage. While in it, they came upon a castle where an ogre, who had the ability to turn himself into any animal, lived. The puss hurried up to talk to the ogre before the prince and the princess arrived. "Is it true that you can turn into anything you want?" the puss asked. "Of course. See how I can turn into a lion," the ogre said. The ogre turned himself into a lion, and the puss got scared. However, he went on with his plan. "I see. Then it is true. But I am sure you can't turn yourself into a little animal, such as a mouse." "Oh, you don't? Watch me," the ogre answered. The ogre turned himself into a mouse, and the puss quickly hunted him. When the king and the prince arrived at the castle, there was no trace of the ogre, and the puss said that the castle was the prince's property. That night, they all had dinner together. The king noticed that the prince and the princess had fallen in love. Sometime later, the couple got married and lived happily ever after. As for the puss, he remained loyal to his master and kept hunting mice.